day 1, 2, and 3 of the Olivia on Keto channel challenge. I forgot what she called it. Spring into February with the BBBE challenge. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I'll say it right. I'll show you on. It's in the video. This is like day 3 right now. I'm recording this just to explain what you're about to see. You'll see some clips too, probably from before that. I'll explain that in the next part of this video you're about to see. And then I'll be at the end of the video explaining what I did today. So let's get started with everything already. I'm sorry. It's hard to get to my computer right now, so 3 days at a time is what y'all are dealing with. Okay, so today is Wednesday, which I thought today was Tuesday. I'm so lost in my days. My sleep is so messed up. I did have to get up at 2 today because it is 5 o'clock and we are at Sam's waiting for our pickup order. But I'm not getting any sleep. First, I'm getting spam calls 24/7, but I have to leave my phone on in case my daughter's appointments call. We're trying to set up a bunch of appointments for her, so that really sucks. I haven't eaten anything today, and today is the chicken, fowl, lean pork day. So basically we're kind of cutting the fat as much as possible today. So no food yet, not even those keto chocolate cookies I made last night. So the bread I made last night was okay, not terrible, but I did go order the egg yolk immediately, because I think that's going to make a difference. And I'm not sure about the nutritional yeast. The truth is, I'm not a big yeasty person when it comes to breads. Like, I hate sourdoughs. I just like a plain bread. I don't like wheats. I don't like any flavor in a bread. And white bread to me doesn't really have a flavor. It tastes on the flavor of whatever you're eating. But I would have to say the way I made it last night is I like it a million times better than any of the other ways because it was less eggy tasting. But I am still debating on picking up nutritional yeast and giving it a shot. And I see why everyone says, well, it's really expensive to keep trying these. Yes, when you buy all the ingredients, it is really expensive, but when you divide it between all the loaves you're going to make, and if you can eat them, if they're edible for you, it's cheaper than buying the keto breads. The keto breads are very expensive, and they mess up my weight loss so bad. So I'm still having my first collagen coffee, and it's 5 o'clock. Well, I'm here for the pickup, like I said. We do have to run in the store afterwards, but I have no energy, and at first I thought I was coming alone, so I ordered it because I can't carry the water or anything like that, so that's just going to be going in the car. It's also a nice day here today, and I'm doing better right now. I did a lot of work in the storage room last night. I couldn't sleep. I didn't go to bed until almost 8 a.m., and then, like I said, every 15-30 minutes, like clockwork, the whole time I'm trying to sleep, the phone kept ringing, and then on top of it, my cats were driving me crazy, especially Piper. So sleep was no-go. I weighed in at 192 point something. I have no clue. I did not use my app. I'm not using my app until I'm back pre-C-word, because I think I got to 183 or 185 pre-C-word. I gotta look at my board. Once I get there again, then I'll start tracking more. And as long as my weight keeps going down every day, I am not going to use my carb manager app right now. Because like Kim Berry says, you're going to lose weight and you don't have to track anything, and we don't have to worry about our calories so much. So I'm just going to give it a shot. Now, if I start going up in weight, or I start not going down at all, then I'll start tracking everything and see what's going on. But I'm definitely not overeating. Yesterday I underate, in my opinion. Like, I only had the 6 ounces of very lean sirloin ground beef with some mustard, and then what did I have? Oh, the slices of bread I made, and some keto chow cookies. Now, the slices of bread I made, I ate the 2 slices, but the meat inside it, my cats decided it was mommy feed me time by hand, so I was on the bed feeding each one the whole entire time. So I just ate the bread, and that's all I ate yesterday. So I know that was way under 1,200 calories. It was probably under my protein, but you know, this bread's going to help a lot. So we will see what happens. But I'm going to see what Sam's just texted me and then talk to you in a little bit. Alright, so I was going to cook my pork chops in the air fryer, not air fryer, but pressure cooker or slow cooker, whatever I decided to use that thing as, but it's dirty and I have been gone on my feet. I'm afraid I'm trying to open this with no knife. I'm afraid I've done too much and I'm not done for the night, but I need to get stuff done while I have energy. I haven't had energy in over a month. So I will be pulling all the fat off so it will be lean. So I'm just using my griddle. Yeah, you can see my fat going on here. It's driving me insane. It's making me very unhappy. Very unhappy. But it is what it is. I'm going to get it all off, and it's staying off, because everyone's like, well, buy some new clothes, they'll fit you. Nope. Nope, because this ain't staying on me. So, these fatty pieces are going to my dad. I'm not eating them. That's too much fat to try to pull off. Give me a second. Alright, and now we're just going to throw Italian salt, nothing else. No other seasoning, even though I want it. No spray butters or oils or anything like that. That's one good thing about cast iron is it has a flavor all its own. Okay. Let's get some salt on this side. Going to shut the lid, lower the temperature a little, and let them cook. They cook really fast, like 7 minutes. Okay, so I have to admit, I feel a billion times better than I did 3 days ago. I think hitting it hardcore, cutting out my skinny herbs, cutting out any kind of, other than a few sweet and lows, cutting out the carb tortilla shells, all the vegetables and fruits. None of that is in my diet this month. It is basically a carnivore month, at least that's how I take it. It's what it looks like. So it's just higher fat carnivore day, lower fat carnivore day, higher, lower with some intermittent fasting. And I fasted over 20 hours before I even had my collagen coffee this morning, because collagen coffee technically, because it's over 50 calories, breaks a fast, right? So I'm really excited about feeling better. I still have a lot of pain. I still have the dizziness and different things that's coming along with the C word, the aftermath of it. But I can actually do stuff, right? I went to the store, I drove, I didn't fall asleep driving, I didn't get faint in the store, I didn't even pass out or anything or get dizzy while I was out there. It gets worse at night, and I'm having a lot of sleeping issues. I need to get the sleep fixed, but I don't know how. I've been able to do stuff in the storage room, and I'm going to do some later tonight if I have energy still. So, and I'm starving right now. I'm finally hungry. Finally hungry, and it is 7:30. So, I'm taking these bread. I still don't like the smell. They still smell like the original, but look at the texture. This is like pound cake texture to me, okay? Without the egg yolk, it turned into a pound cake texture. This is the recipe I will be using to make a lemon pound cake. I did order the egg yolk. It should be coming in the next couple of days, and we will try Wendy's recipe to the T. And I still got to get nutritional yeast, so that's one thing I still didn't get yet. So I'm just going to fry them in the remnants on the griddle instead of, because we don't want to add butter today. So I'm just going to fry them up on here with a little bit of the fat that's on this meat to get some flavor to it, to get it a little crispy. A little longer than 7 minutes because I turned the temperature down because I wanted it to more slow cook to be more softer for me. The cats are thrilled right now. Come on, let's go walk. They are thrilled because I haven't let them on this porch because I can't fight them. I can't argue if they climb the screen. I can't even get them back in the house. So when I'm sick, I didn't want to mess with them. What, Sharky? Happy? Where's Willie? Willow. Okay, let me find the one cat. There's Piper. Okay, my stomach is growling uncontrollably. I'm going to give most of those pork chops to my parents. I was going to eat them for leftovers on another day, but they just have way too much fat. So, I have it's almost 2 ounces, well, almost 2.5 ounces of the bread I made last night. And then some pork loin, or pork chop. I'm going to cut all the fat off, not eating any fat. Didn't use oils or butter. It's only rendered in its own fat. And most of the fat ran off and I burned my finger. So it's in tons of pain. Not to mention my burned hand from last year. I went and burned right there. See where it's red? Last night on a pan, and now I've gone and burned my finger really bad. I am just a mess. I am hurting myself. I think it's the dizzy and brain fog that comes along with the C word. All right, so at dinner, the bread was kind of tasteless. So I ended up putting one of those pork chops, taking all the fat off, the bone off, making sure it was lean as possible. They're extremely thin. It was less than 3 ounces of pork chop with some mustard on there, and eating it like a sandwich with the 2 pieces of bread. That's all I ate. I got full. And I have the keto chow cookies I made yesterday. So it's 1 serving of it. And I will be having that if I get hungry in a little bit. Most likely I will be having it. I like to eat it. So it didn't exactly fill me up 100%, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. My taste buds still aren't there. I really have to put something sweet or mustard drenched on stuff, which I didn't drench it. I just used serving size. So I ate that for dinner and then gave all the rest to my parents because I just feel it has too much fat on them, and it's the dark meat one. I thought it was more the white meat pork chop, and I don't like that, but I did buy a pork loin that I will be cooking the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is a beef day, so I have ground sirloin for that. So it's beef, butter, bacon. And then, which is, yummy. In a keto chow, you could have a keto chow. So we'll be having a keto chow every single day. That is a given. Whether it's keto cookies or the ice cream or something, pancakes, I will have keto chow every day because when I was sick, the days I had keto chow, I had more energy the next day and I felt better. My daughter was just like, wow, Mom, why do you have energy? I'm still having brain fog issues, obviously, and still dizzy because I'm hurting myself left and right. And I'm still having pain. And I'm having exhaustion. Not as much. I'm still having it, but not as much. I'm able to actually go do things, get things done. Then right now I'm on the couch because I started to get a little exhausted, but it could be from the pain and stuff. And I'll see later if I can do anything else because I need to be able to put these videos online. So this is a long video because, it's 2 days together. So yeah, and I have errands I have to go do tomorrow too. I don't have a choice. I am so behind. Like a whole month I was stuck at the house. Everything is behind. So everything has to get done. I was going to tell you something else and I really don't remember. Like I said, I bought a bunch of Tyson's Buffalo little nugget things I'm going to try to see if I can lose weight on. I don't know yet because I didn't eat them while trying to lose weight. And if I can, because it doesn't have maltodextrin or anything like that, no carbs, then I will use those a lot because it's $15 for a big bag. And that bag lasts me like 6+ plus meals at least. So it's cheaper for me. Maybe because they have the buffalo sauce light stuff on them that I don't eat as much. I don't know. So the bread, like I said, I love the texture. It's going to make the perfect pound cake. My daughter wants me to make a lemon pound cake with that bread for her to try. She's allergic to eggs, but she's been experimenting with egg whites, and she seems to be able to eat egg whites okay. So the recipe I used yesterday in this video will be what I do the lemon cake with, and I will do it on camera for y'all. And the egg yolk when it comes, and I guess I get to get nutritional yeast. I think Food Lion has it, so that I can try to make Wendy's bread. Now, I read a lot of comments in the fan group that it's still coming out like styrofoam. All this other stuff. Can't make it peak. Well, it's not because of the recipe. You might have too much humidity or not enough. Your oven might cook differently. You might be beating it too long or not beating it on a high enough speed. Mine wouldn't peak last night because I didn't realize I had to go back and do it like another 2 minutes because I didn't realize I didn't have it on the highest setting. It has to be on the highest setting for me to peak it. My humidity is about a 38 in here. Now, during the summer and fall and spring, it's about 80 or so because I keep all my windows open. And it made it harder to cook it with the egg white, liquid egg white. But I still managed to cook them, but it was more styrofoamy. It's all about how you blend in it, your atmosphere, everything. Everything plays in the thing with it. So that's when I bake these things, people's recipes, I keep in mind that I have a different oven, different humidity, different everything, different ingredients. Like right now I'm using the exact buttermilk and egg yolk that Wendy is using. I think she's using the same brand, but if not, I'm using the same brand as the buttermilk company. They had the yellow egg yolk. But I do use different egg whites. I use the original one. It's just the egg whites or something, or nothing but the egg or something, egg white, something like that. That's the brand I use for a lot of stuff. That's my favorite brand. I actually just bought some buttermilk by that brand powder to see what that does. I want to use the powder to make some salad dressing. Not for me because I can't have it this month, but for my dad. I want to try because I made an Italian dressing. That was my Mima's recipe that you turn your milk into buttermilk by using vinegar. But I want to see if I can make it using the powder and use heavy creams instead of milk, or use the low carb milk, those red and blue containers where it has no lactose and stuff or something. I don't know. It's the one my daughter and mom drinks. So like I just want to try to learn to make different things more healthy for them. So that's one of the goals. But right now I'm going to drink my last collagen coffee of the day. It's number 2 in my favorite container in the world. I am so glad I bought this. At first I was like, I don't need another container, right? But it's so pretty. This is my channel colors, right? This is like it should have been made for fat keto. And I love keto chow. And I'm like, well, let's just try it. Holy crap, this thing keeps everything hot, okay? So amazing. Like 5 hours later, my coffee is still hot. Like, no lying, because I hate lukewarm coffee. And it keeps everything cold as well. I am so glad I invested in that. I also have, if you go to the website, and no, I'm not sponsored by them, but I fell in love with their products, right? That's how I make my cookies, my pancakes, my breads, my everything, cakes. Like, that's what I use. So, I went to go buy more gingerbread before it goes away. I always use It On Keto code, so I get my 10% off, and for Wendy and Harry. And so I always use their code. And I went and got my gingerbread, and I got some peanut butter to try because I want to make try some peanut butter cookie ones. So I saw, not that I need it, okay, they have a Valentine's special for $25, which comes about $22, plus it's all free shipping now. Comes about $22 when you use Wendy and Harry's It On Keto. All one word, just type it in there. Or you can go to the link. But either way, they get I've been told they still get the points for it. So it has, okay, I'm not a big fan of the raspberry cheesecake, but I'm going to do something with it. But it has all these other ones that I actually like in it. But the main thing is I wanted it because it has a tall glass jar that says keto chow on it. Like glass. So yeah, I was excited. So I ordered me that for Valentine's Day. So I can't wait for that to come in. And I love the coffee mug ones. Those mug ones are my favorite thing in the world. I love speckle coffee cups. My favorite one was my red and white speckle coffee cup. And then they made the white with till, and it said keto chow, and I was thrilled. I have 2 of those, and those came as gifts. So I was totally in love with those. Also, you get recipes with the Valentine's thing. For me, it's worth it for the recipe. I want the recipe box so bad, but I don't want to pay $35 or $33 or $32 with the discount. Maybe one day I will. What I really would love is to have gone, like, for them to sell their apron and spatula, like all the stuff you got in those boxes. I wish they would sell them, because I really want the apron. I love that kind of stuff. Like, there's not a product other than Quest that I am in love with when it comes to keto. I love Perfect Keto, don't get me wrong. I love the collagen. That is number one. But when it comes to something I can make food out of, like use it for multiple different purposes, keto chow's the winner. You can use it as a plain shake. I don't like it because I don't like shakes. That's a me thing. But it makes amazing ice cream, amazing pancakes. I have made so many amazing cakes with it, even breads. I'm still not really on the savory train other than the chicken one. I love the chicken one. I haven't tried the beef yet. I'm waiting because I have 1 pack of it. I'm waiting until I'm completely got my taste buds going again. Because I really want to see what the beef one tastes like. I was not a fan of the tomato basil or whatever one, but that is me, my taste buds, or the taco one. Didn't like that one at all either. But I am extremely picky when it comes to those 2 flavors. I don't like 99% of any brand of any kind of taco seasoning, anything out there. I'm very picky. Like, I was just raised with certain flavors, like the El Paso and Taco Bell for taco seasoning. Anything else I don't like. That's my taste buds, right? But I don't know anymore because my taste buds have changed completely. All Dino did today is talk about Valentine's Day. What are we gonna do for Valentine's Day? Well, it depends on the weather, right? I gotta decide what I want to do for Valentine's Day because it's up to me. That's when I said I might have a salad that day, because if we go all the way to Raleigh, we're gonna need to eat out, and there is, like, he would do it, but I am not letting him spend $60, $70 at a steakhouse where all I can eat is the steak, and it is not yummy like the ones he cooks at home. So that's off the menu. And the barbecue pit place is in Fayetteville, but that's really expensive too, and it has a lot of sodium, and some have some amounts of sugar in it. So if we do Valentine's out, I'm probably just going to go to Jason's Deli and make me a salad from the buffet and not make it huge. And the only meat on that, unfortunately, is the bacon. But it's okay. It's just one day out of the whole entire month because this is our first Valentine's living together. I was always in Hawaii with him for Valentine's Day, except last year. He was here with me. So this is like... yeah, this is like a big, it's Valentine's thing for us. So I have to figure out what to do. Because I don't want a movie. That's kind of boring. Just go sit in the movie theater. There's some malls we really like just to walk around in Raleigh. It's awfully cold still, so going to a park isn't really pretty right now. The beach is too far away after being sick this long. I can't drive that far. And I can't do it overnight anywhere because of the cats. Okay, the cats are still babies. They still need to see us. They go crazy. They run out of food. They run out of water. They dump the water over. That is a major issue. And I can't trust my daughter to come into the house and not let them out. Also, their kitty litter has to be changed twice a day. Or they won't use it and they just cry, or they throw the stuff out of the box. So, and I have 2 boxes, really big boxes. So going away right now at this age when they are still wild and Sharky has not been fixed yet, and he's very, very rough, is out of the question, but maybe in the future, So I need something within an hour or so drive. And it all depends on the weather. But I'm going to shut up because I made this video longer than I wanted. So yeah, hopefully I didn't bore you. This was a really long video. Since it's warm, I've let the kittens out. It's about 2 a.m. They've been out all night. Can't sleep. Dino can't sleep. None of us can. My daughter just left here. No one's sleeping. They're watching a bunny. I can't really see it through the screen, but there's a big bunny down there. And they are all excited because they don't know what it is. They don't understand. They're just like, Mommy, Mommy, we're staring. It is almost 9 p.m. and I am just now getting to eat for the day. So since it's a BBBE day, beef, bacon, eggs, butter, or I guess it would be beef, butter, bacon, eggs, with some Himalayan salt, I am cooking just some burgers. I'm also going to put some mustard on it. But I'm out here on my griddle, so I don't have to wash dishes. Dino's like, isn't that going to be hard to clean? Do you even feel like cleaning it? No, it's not. It's a griddle. Y'all just turn it on, and it's clean, okay? Just give it a minute like you do a normal grill, and it's clean. And afterwards, I just use the little thingy to scrape any food residue off. And I'm going to need to recondition it again just because of all the ice and snow that was on it. So let me get the tripod, sit down, and we'll have a little small chit chat because this is a 3-day long video, of course. Exactly 9 o'clock. I'm going to weigh this out, put a little mustard on it, eat it. And I have been tracking. It's just I'm going to do a video at the end of the week that shows all my tracking, all my steps, all that kind of stuff. That's how I plan on doing it. So yeah. Okay, it's 8 o'clock again. I don't feel like cooking, so we're just going to have some ounces of this roasted chicken breast meat. That's all I'm going to do. So this is me showing you right now what I'm having because I'm probably going to have like 4 ounces of it. Which will be 2 total carbs. Alright, what I also had that I did not show you is I had a lean ham. So that's lean pork, right? And I also, that was about 2 ounces of that. And I had lean, and it's uncured ham. And I had my very, very lean 2 ounces of rare roast beef, which is not, it's not a fowl, it's not pork. But it is actually leaner than the chicken was that I ate. So I made a little plate and I should have took a picture of it, but I was so hungry that I just ended up putting 2 ounces of each one, except the chicken, on a plate and put a little bit of mustard, and I just ate it. Dina's like, well, why don't you use your bread you made the other day? Because I gave the rest to my mom and she ate it. My yellows came in, egg yolk yellow powder came in. I just don't have nutritional yeast yet. Which I went to the store twice today and forgot to buy it again. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to try Wendy's buttermilk. Pipey, will you be down? Buttermilk bread version, the one she swears by. My mom has a lot of issues with the last one I just made. The texture chokes her as bread, but she can eat it as cakes. Well, the texture's not like that though. It changes once you put the keto chow in and you put the cream cheese and stuff all over it. It completely changes the texture. So I will be making a lemon loaf cake. Lemon pound cake is how I'm going to call it because it's going to be pound cake flavor next week sometime, using no yellow. My daughter wants to try it. So no yellow yolks or anything. Basically, the recipe I did the other day, it's video with adding some keto chow and stuff like that. And you will see that step by step when I make that video. And my mom, for her birthday, wants this month me to make her another one of the pumpkin one, which I use keto chow but am real pumpkin, and I think I use Carb Quick in it. I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere, so it will not be something I can partake in at all, but it's okay because it is for my mom's birthday, so she can have it. I just won't. Still trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I will not go off of keto, but I am debating because Dina really wants to go to Jason's Deli, and the only thing I can eat there is the salad. So that day I might have carbs, which is not in the plan. But you have to make the plan work around your life. So I figured if I do the plan 100% to the T on the whole month, except one day is got some vegetables in it, but still keto, still under 30 total carbs, that it should be fine. Because if for the rest of my life I have to diet every single month and I can never have one day to have even a higher keto, like be still keto, then yeah. Because I realize the past 6, 7, 8 months now that I'm going to have to be a total carb keto girl 96, 97% of the whole entire month, or my weight will come back drastically because I have an adrenal gland issue. I have polycystic ovary syndrome. I have other issues that as soon as I up to net carbs and stuff like that, it just doesn't work for me. And I think I hurt my body by having all the nuts. Like, I can have peanuts and be perfectly fine, but I think adding all the pecans and stuff I had added, hold on. Piper, I'm getting the holy water. Piper, get down. I can't even reach her. She is 40 feet away from me, but she hears this noise. She thinks I'm spraying her. So, oh my goodness. I don't know what they're being naughty today. So, I'm going to have to be very strict for the rest of my life. That's what I've learned. You see her? The rest of my life. So I need to work because this is just water. I have no choice. No choice. I am never going to lose weight, be healthy, keep my weight off, endure maintenance, be a net carb. Maybe net carb one day a week, but the rest of the week has to be total carb. I think it has to do with inflammation in my body. Or it might just be that when I do net carbs, it's because I'm eating a lot of nuts. So the issue might just be a nut thing. And if I ever get to goal weight, which I don't know if I even care to be 148, I want to be in the 150s and stay there. That's what I've decided. Even if it's 158 or low 160s, I was very, very happy at low 160. And I should have just been happy with that. And I don't know. So much happened. And so much stress. So much stress. Me and Dino don't fight. We're just learning to live together. But we don't fight. He's not a fighter. He'll just shut down and not talk. He will never yell. He'll never fight. He won't even allow you to fight with him. He is not a fighter. I am a fighter. Not gonna lie. I'm a very passionate person, and I fight for if something's worth saving, or if there's a cause, or I'm angry. I have every emotion in my body because that is who I am. I have Irish. Believe it or not, I have a lot of Native American. I have German. Like, I am a fighter, especially my Irish side. My great grandmother used to always tease me. So, we never fight. Even if I want to. Even if I think we need to fight over something. He won't fight. So that was one of the hard things, me having to deal with. Learning how, I've never been in a relationship where there's not I don't know how to explain it. So I'm trying to learn how to just say whatever and walk away too. Trying to realize I don't have to fight about it. I can just pretend it didn't happen or just go off and do something else. So, He just thinks it's a waste of time to fight things out. He doesn't believe in arguing. He doesn't believe in fighting. So, and I'm you know, the pain in the butt, total opposite. Not even gonna lie, that's just me. Totally me. Oh my gosh, these cats are gonna be the death of me today. They're gonna be... Let me see if I can pop to them. They really want something over there. I better go see what it is. You can see there's still Christmas stuff. Ooh, hold on. Christmas stuff all over my porch. Still need to deal with that. My hair's looking better today. I was getting really pissed off about my hair and was going to dye it pink again because it was really copper. But I went in the shower last night and I used the Fantastic Sam's purple shampoo. Left it in for 10 minutes. And the blonde started coming back because it was horribly orange. Pipey? Pipey, what are we doing? No, can't drink my drink. Pipey. Pipey. Piper. Say hi, world. I'm Piper, and I got myself knocked up. I'm hoping she's not, but she has the symptoms so much, especially the little pink nipple symptom. And Willow's just fat. She got fat. Thank God she's not pregnant. I made sure. And here's the corporate. Yes, you are. You're a bad boy. Bad boy. Mommy's bad boy. Who something scared him outside and Dino picked him up and he peed on him. I was dying. But yeah. So that's my day so far. Ran to Walmart, tried to get some buckets, but they don't have the right size. Gotta go to Sam's to get one. Trying to get everything organized. It's really hard. But I think we finally got everything. Dino's computer broke, so we no longer can play games together or anything like that. And another computer would be Tooth K, so that's all out right now. No game playing, no nothing. But I'm hoping we can start using the Oculus as soon as neither one of us is dizzy at all. I am drenched in bruises from my toes all the way up because I am falling, running into things left and right, falling all the way to the ground because of the Disney part. That is still there. Not as bad as it was, but I am running into stuff constantly. And I'm getting bruises everywhere the cats scratch me. I'm getting bruises where I'm not even hitting myself. So I'm wondering if it has to do with the C word or something. I'm also scared my hair is going to start thinning because to me, it looks like it's starting to thin. See that? You can never see my scalp like you can now. So, you know, the C word. Okay, my internet has been going in and out. So it's February the 4th, I believe. Let me make sure. Yep, the 4th. So it's the 4th day of It On Keto channel's challenge with Wendy and Harry. I don't remember the name of the challenge, but basically it's a BBBE challenge. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, it is basically one day is beef, butter, bacon, eggs. So we're eating high fat. So if you listen to Dr. Kim Berry, you don't really have to track when doing this diet. I'm tracking. I'll show you at the end of the week. I think they're tracking and showing you every day. Then the next day is some kind of fowl, lean pork, no fat, stuff like that. So it's basically very fat, to me, high fat day, lower fat day. But no matter what you look at it, if you don't, and you get a keto chow a day. If you don't do the keto chow, you're probably getting 2 to 3 total carbs a day max because it's a carnivore type diet. We aren't doing cheeses either. We're only really doing salt and mustard as the seasonings. At least that's how I'm 100% doing it. I'm not using any other seasoning. Salt and mustard, and I use organic mustard. And I don't use a lot of it. I use some on today's dinner, which I will show you in a second. I will probably have keto chow later if I get hungry. Right now, I've just not been hungry at all, not even a tiny bit. So the last 3-day video, 1, 2, and 3, still has not made it up because my internet keeps going in and out, so it is not allowing me to upload right now. So hopefully, I'm bringing y'all closer because there's planes coming and I'm afraid they're gonna be loud. So hopefully, I will be able to upload it soon because I'm gonna have this video too. Now, this video will probably have multiple days as well because of my internet messing up right now. I am combining videos into one, like 3 days at a time right this minute, and then I will go back to every single day. One thing is I am so behind in life with being laid out with the C word for a whole month that I'm behind on everything. I have to get all changed, the car inspected, pay for the tags. So I have to make an appointment for all that. My daughter has multiple doctor's appointments this month. February is loaded with so many appointments and so much to do that I decided to not stress myself fighting to edit a video, fighting to make it at least 20 to 45 minutes long, fighting all the stress because I've been under stress for so long that I've decided if they turn out to 3 days in one video, it'll be okay because it's still going to show you it all, and then I edit one video and then upload. I will be going back to every single day as soon as my house is complete. I'm rearranging every single room in my house. Because at Christmas, we bought a lot of stuff. Dino moved here last July. He came with barely anything. So we have totally bought all kind of stuff. And it's no room for anything. No room. So I am making space. Remember, I used to have my own walk-in closet. Well, 2 walk-in closets, a coat closet, and a whole entire room as a closet. All right, so I could put all my Christmas stuff, all my cooking stuff, all my clothes, and I had a lot of clothes, so I had to get rid of tons of them. And right now, I can't fit any of my clothes. So you might see me wear the same thing until my weight starts falling off, which I'm not sure why it's not really falling off. I am at 194 this morning, and I'm not eating calories, I'm not eating carbs, but I am having ibuprofen, which tells me my inflammation and all that stuff is still very high. And all my clothes, even my socks, are leaving horrible indents in my body that is staying there for 4 or 5 hours later. I have so much water weight on me. It is ridiculous, and it is not coming off yet. Not yet. I'm sticking to the plan because it will come off, okay? I'm still healing from the C word. I still have severe issues from it. The brain fog is not going away. I am doing some stupid stuff. I am putting important papers down on the ground, and I didn't realize I've done it, and losing my keys, and I can't bring a purse out in public with me because I will sit it down and walk away and not even remember I just did that. I am having to wear around my neck a wallet so that I won't take it off. I don't take it off. Never took it, like, it stays on until I take it off. But I'm doing some ridiculous stuff. I've lost so much stuff. Like, I cannot even explain how bad the memory and brain fog is right now. I have moved all my keto snack stuff, since I can't have it this month, all to a different area. I'm working on that right now. You'll see when I'm done. I will show you the whole place. I meant to tape before and afters, but the brain fog made me forget I had already moved everything out and moved everything around before you got to see the before. But so when it's all done, I'll show you. The pain in my joints, especially my knees, my hips, and my sleep, suck. But my energy is back. So that is a plus, and I am contributing it to the ketones. I am contributing it to doing no carb at all and doing low calorie on top of it. Cats, hold on. My porch screen is thin. They get on it, it shreds. We're gonna replace it this summer. I just gotta save some money, and it's gonna be hella work. So, and we just put it in and paid a fortune for it. So that's the stupid part. But they were on it, so I had to go get them down. My biggest concern isn't that they're making it ugly, is that they will get loose. But as I was saying, having low calorie right now and low fat, my body has to eat itself for energy, which produces the ketones, and it burns on that and gets energy. So I am happy about that right now. So let me show you what I've eaten, and that's all I've eaten today. And I ate, I don't know, 5-6 ounces. It's in my macros. I had my collagen coffee, about to have a second collagen coffee. Gonna have keto chow probably tonight, make some keto chow cookies or something, or maybe keto chow ice cream. I haven't had that in a long time. Maybe I'll do that. I don't put any added sweeteners or anything in there. And that is absolutely it. Totally it. Let me show you. So I ended up getting completely starving. So I made 8 ounces, which is 2 servings of the Tyson chicken buffalo bites with no maltodextrin or maltitol or any of those bad words. We'll see if they work for me. It is 2 servings, 8 ounces, which is a total of 8 carbs. And I think it's just because of the sauce. I usually wouldn't use this, but I didn't really have any carbs today, and I need my protein up, and like I said, I'm hungry, and I'm just doing what my body says. If it says eat, we're gonna eat. Okay, so you just saw all the last 3 days. Today's day 3, and you saw some clips from other stuff. So let's get down to the dirt. How am I feeling after having the C word and after doing 3 days of this? Okay, you don't have to worry about your calories, according to Dr. Berry. You can eat way more food than I am eating. I am tracking, and it is, right now, I am day 3 of doing Wendy and Them's challenge. But remember, I said I was thinking about doing the very low calorie keto, which means it's 700 carbs or less, or 700 calories or less. Sorry, 700 calories or less. Version of it. It is like keto on steroids. It's heals so much. You're intermittent fasting every single day during this. You're producing ketones, at least making your body produce ketones, and it starts healing your insides out. I said I was going to do that because of the C word. I was trashed 4 days ago. Like, I started this before I even saw that she was having this challenge. So, like on the 30th or whatever, the last date, 31st of January. So this would be 4 days of doing it, basically. I was so, like, I couldn't show you the video I made like 6 days ago because I was in tears. I was crying. I was so sick. I thought I was going to die. Like, not literally die, but the pain is excruciating. Yes, I'm taking ibuprofen, so I don't know how fast my weight is going to fall at all. So we are not doing weigh-ins really. I did a weigh-in yesterday at 192, but I forgot to step on the scale today. So I am not worried about the weight for this week and next week. I am worried about how I feel and healing my body on the inside. I am worried about getting my sugars back to normal, which I will start taking again. Getting my blood pressure under control again, my heart palpitations. That is the goal of this week and next week. Okay, so when I said I was going to do Wendy and Harry's challenge, I said I was just going to eat whatever calories my body said I needed to eat. So if I needed to eat 2-3 times a day, I was going to do it. I wasn't going to track. And then after the first day, I was like, well, the second day, because I record what I eat, so I knew what to put in the cart back. I said to myself, I don't think I'm eating a lot of food. I think I am doing the very low calorie keto. Plus doing it a carnivore version way with Wendy and Harry. So I put yesterday's, the day before, and today's in there. And I am technically doing the very low calorie keto. It is keto on steroids, okay? This is a calorie thing. This is a keto thing. This is like medicine for me. I don't know if you can handle it, but most people do. Okay, when you go to a weight loss clinic, you weigh a lot, and they believe in keto, they usually put you on, other than Dr. Westman, he'll never do this to you. They put you on this kind, especially if they want you to drop tons of weight fast. Well, every time I feel sick, every summer I do this, except this past summer, I didn't do it. Dino was here. I usually always do it like August, July time frame, but Dino was here. I didn't do it. And I started getting sick around that time frame. And that's when my fibromyalgia is normally really bad. And that's normally why I do it, because producing all those ketones helps my fibromyalgia so much. So after being sick with the C word, having all my old issues just start popping up, including the butterfly mask on my face, okay? My face, when I wasn't filming, had the red butterfly again. I couldn't get near sun, was having severe issues with that. I started to freak out. And after 4 days of doing this, 4 days, which means 11 total carbs or less, which means 700 calories or less, no herbs. I'm not having any kind of herbs or spices other than Himalayan salt and mustard. Not eating peppers, nothing like that. I don't have my dairy right now, of course, because no dairy this month, other than my butter. It's basically meat, butter, no cheese, meat, butter, eggs, and collagen, and a keto chow. Okay. Yesterday I did not end up eating a keto chow. So those cookies are still sitting in the fridge. I just wasn't hungry for it. And I got major steps in yesterday. I made my over 8,000 steps, which at the end of the week, I will show you probably on Sundays. We'll see. Well, maybe since the week started on a Tuesday, I'll show you on Monday. I'll show you my steps. I'll show you my sleep, all my carb manager, all for the week. And starting next week, I might change it up a little, but that's what I'm doing this week. So you can tell that I have way more energy. I was so bad 5 days ago. So bad. I have so much energy. I am feeling a billion times better. I am still taking ibuprofen a day for my migraines, but the pain has subsided a whole lot. I am having severe joint pains, which is weird, but my heart palpitations are gone, my blood pressure is lowering again, and my blood sugars are going back to normal. So, cross fingers, this stays this way, okay? Because I don't want the long-term crap, right? I want to finish my building. We ordered a greenhouse last night. It is going to be 20 by 10 and 7 feet high because my daughter wants to get into all of that. She's thinking maybe botanism or something for college, but she doesn't know. So let's grow some gardens and make sure before we spend all this college money, right? So we are going to be doing a big greenhouse. I'm going to show you us building it. I will show you us putting it together, and you will see clips of her working in the greenhouse once it's all done. And we will be doing gardening outside during the spring. So you're going to see some gardening in the future videos. We went to the Christmas tree shop today, and she bought so many seeds, like a crazy amount of seeds, to grow all different kind of things, because she doesn't know what will work well, what won't. And we bought all those little trays to do all that. I know how to garden. My grandmother was huge and grandfather was huge in the gardening, but I just never done it here. I did it in Florida. That's where they lived, and they did it there too, but never in North Carolina because all the season changes. But we're going to give it a shot. We still got to finish building the grill area, do the fire pit area. We got to get some rocks going. We're going to get, we have so much we have to do, so I have to be well. And they still took out for the gym, so I want to go back to the gym. So I am crossing my fingers. This is really working. Really working. Also, they are in the middle of 20 minutes from here building a huge, gigantic, I thought it was going to be a big, giant mall, like insane. It's huge. I've never seen a building this big in my life. It is an Amazon warehouse. They pay amazingly well and have good benefits. And don't come at me and say, oh, they're horrible to work for. Some of them might be. However, I have a lot of friends who work for the one in Florida, and they absolutely love it. It is the best pay they've ever made. Holiday time, they get all kind of stuff. They absolutely love working for Amazon. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that because it's a lot of money, and it has health insurance, and my butt's gonna need health insurance. The health insurance I have, I don't have much longer. So yeah. Sharky, get down. Sorry, we're outside and they are being naughty. Sharky, get off the counter. Come here. So I'm having my second collagen coffee of the day. I know it's late, but for me, I didn't wake up until 2 something. So it's not late for me. And I have to go inside and work on the storage room while I have energy. And I'm hoping this energy stays. Now, I am still having issues. I cannot sleep, cannot stay asleep, having crazy dreams, and when I first wake up, I'm a B word. I am so dead, so exhausted, feel like trash. But after I have my coffee, an hour later, I'm perfectly fine again. But I cannot control my sleep right now. That's one reason I can't go get a job tomorrow somewhere, because I don't know when I can and can't sleep. And I am getting hurt because I do still have the brain fog really bad. I'm forgetting where I sit stuff and do things. Also, on a sad note, I am pretty sure Piper is knocked up. Okay, I am very devastated, and it just happened 2 weeks ago, but she's got all the symptoms from it, like what happens the first 2 weeks. And I thought I did a great job during that heat, keeping them away from each other. I made him sleep in the room with me. I didn't go anywhere. We didn't leave the house. Every time I would not let them alone, so I don't know when it happened. Maybe when I was in the shower. Like, I don't even know when it could happen. But she has all the signs. She is so tiny. I don't want her to have babies. And I don't want to give babies up to some stranger and then depress her that I took her babies from her. But there's no way I'll be able to keep them. I'm praying for a miracle that she's not, and it's just she's got the weird symptoms, or that it's just one. I can pretend that we don't have another kitten. I can pretend for the rest of my life that it's imaginary and Dino's just seeing it in his mind. So I could keep it, right? I could gaslight him. At least that's what my daughter says I need to do, so I could keep it if it's just one. And Willow's just fat. Thank God. She's just a big fat bundle of ball and everything. She was so tiny. She was the runt. Now she's just this big old kitty. Every Willow I've ever met is big. It's funny. Cat-wise, we're not talking about people. The veterinarian finally called back, and it came up as spam, and when I heard the voicemail, I tried to call them back, and they didn't call back yet, so I have to call them again. And all the other ones are crazy expensive. I mean, this one's a little expensive. I think it's $250 to get him fixed. But all the other ones, you have to be clients and pay for the thing. So it would cost like $600-700 to get him fixed at the other ones around here, because you have to do this whole, all the shots and everything. Which I will be doing all the shots, but right now I'm just worried about getting him fixed. They are indoor cats. They are safe and sound with me. They're not out here getting feline leukemia or stempers or any of that stuff, which I will get them taken care of. But right this minute, I'm more concerned about getting them fixed. And we're going with him first and see about the girls later. Right now, he's the main concern because he's the one who can knock them up. And no, there's no way they can dart out and escape, because they have to get through 4 doors. Literally. All right, we are so anal. We have locks on every single door. You go onto the porch, where the porch's screen door is completely locked up too. Big, giant deadbolt light things across them, so they can't open them any way, shape, or form, so that they can't ever escape. Willie is over here being cute, and so is Piper, but I think she's about to climb. Girls, you cleaning? That's Willow. Piper. She's looking at something, and Sharky, I think, is in the house. This has been a crazy long video because I had 3 days and making bread. So I am going to shut up now. Oh, and I didn't eat all my dinner, by the way. I only ate 6 ounces of 5 ounces of the burger. 4.5. I had to do math. Only 4.5. I was so full, so it was just 1 patty. I got so full from it that I couldn't eat anymore. But, you know, I love my coffee, and I'm hoping, though, to eat at least 3 of the Keto Chow cookies. I'm falling in love with those things, and I can spread them out, and they hit my macros, and they make me feel like I'm having a treat. But time to go inside and get some work done so I can get to the computer and put this video together tonight. Because if I don't move stuff, there's no way to get to the computer tonight.